Joseph Leonard Gordon-Levitt is an American actor, filmmaker, singer, and entrepreneur. As a child, Gordon-Levitt appeared in the films A River Runs Through It, Angels in the Outfield, Holy Matrimony, and 10 Things I Hate About You, and as Tommy Solomon in the TV series Third Rock from the Sun. He took a break from acting to study at Columbia University, but dropped out in 2004 to pursue acting again. He has since starred in Days of Summer, Inception, Hesher, 50/50ths, Premium Rush, Miracle at St. Anna, The Brothers Bloom, The Dark Knight Rises, Brick, Looper, The Lookout, Manic, Lincoln, Mysterious Skin, and G.I. Joe, The Rise of Cobra. He portrayed Philippe Petit in the Robert Zemeckis-directed film The Walk, and whistleblower Edward Snowden in the Oliver Stone film Snowden. For his leading performances in Days of Summer and 50/50ths, he was nominated for the Golden Globe Award for Best Actor, Motion Picture Musical or Comedy.
Gordon-Levitt also founded the online production company Hit Record in 2004 and has hosted his own TV series, Hit Record on TV, since January 2014, winning the Primetime Emmy Award for Outstanding Creative Achievement in Interactive Media, Social TV Experience in the same year. In 2013, Gordon-Levitt made his feature film directing and screenwriting debut with Don John, in which he also stars. He previously directed and edited 2 short films, both of which were released in 2010, Morgan M. Morganson's Date with Destiny and Morgan, and Destiny's 11th Date, The Zeppelin Zoo.
Joseph Leonard Gordon-Levitt was born in Los Angeles, California on February 17, 1981. He was raised in the Sherman Oaks neighborhood of Los Angeles. He is Jewish, from a family that is not strictly religious. His parents were among the founders of the Progressive Jewish Alliance. Gordon-Levitt's father, Dennis Levitt, was once the news director for the Pacifica radio station, KPFK-FM. His mother, Jean Gordon, ran for the United States Congress in California during the 1970s for the Peace and Freedom Party. She met Dennis Levitt while she was working as the program guide editor for KPFK-FM. His maternal grandfather, Michael Gordon, was a Hollywood film director. Gordon-Levitt had an older brother, Dan, a photographer and fire spinner who died in 2010 at the age of 36. Gordon-Levitt attended Van Nuys High School and graduated in 1999.
Gordon-Levitt joined a musical theater group at the age of 4 and played the Scarecrow in a production of The Wizard of Oz. Subsequently, he was approached by an agent and began appearing on television and in commercials for Sunny Jim Peanut Butter, Cocoa Puffs, Pop-Tarts, and Kenny Shoes.
At age 6, he starred in several made-for-television films. In 1991, he played both David Collins and Daniel Collins in the Dark Shadows 1991 television series, and appeared in the movie A River Runs Through It. During 1992-93, he played in The Powers That Be, a sitcom starring John Forsythe, as a clever young boy named Pierce Van Horn. Also in 1992, he portrayed Gregory Kingsley in the made-for-TV film Switching Parents, based on Kingsley's real-life case of divorcing his parents. In 1994, he starred in the Disney film Angels in the Outfield as an orphan who sees angels. In 1996, he began playing Tommy Solomon on the sitcom Third Rock from the Sun. The series ran for 6 seasons. The San Francisco Chronicle noted that Gordon-Levitt was a Jewish kid playing an extraterrestrial pretending to be a Jewish kid. During the 1990s, he was frequently featured in teenage magazines. He also made an appearance on That 70s Show in 1998 as Buddy, a gay teenager who assumes his friend is gay as well, in the episode Eric's Buddy.
Gordon-Levitt had a supporting role in 1998's Halloween age 20. 20 years later, the 1999 film 10 Things I Hate About You, a modern-day adaptation of Shakespeare's The Taming of the Shrew, and voiced Jim Hawkins in Treasure Planet, a Disney adaptation of the novel Treasure Island. In 2000, he began attending Columbia University School of General Studies. He studied history, literature, and French poetry. He became an avid Francophile and a French speaker. He said that moving to New York City from his hometown forced him to grow as a person. He dropped out in 2004 to concentrate on acting again.
Gordon Levitt has said that he made a conscious decision to be in good movies after returning to acting. His films include 2001's drama Manic, which was set in a mental institution, Mysterious Skin, in which he played a gay prostitute and child sexual abuse victim, and Brick, a modern-day film noir set at a high school, in which he had the lead role of Brendan Fry, a teen who becomes involved in an underground drug ring while investigating a murder. Brick received positive reviews, with the Minnesota Daily's critic commenting that Gordon Levitt played the character beautifully, true to film's style, unfeeling but not disenchanted, and sexy in the most ambiguous way. Another reviewer described the performance as astounding. He also starred opposite Steve Sandvoss as a young judgmental missionary in Latter Days, a film that centers on a sexually repressed Mormon missionary who falls for his gay neighbor. He had roles in Havoc and Shadowboxer.
His next role was in 2007's The Lookout, in which he played Chris Pratt, a janitor involved in a bank heist. In reviewing the film, the Philadelphia Inquirer described Gordon Levitt as a surprisingly formidable, and formidably surprising, leading man, while New York Magazine stated that he is a major tabula rasa actor, a minimalist, and that his character worked because he doesn't seize the space by what he takes away from the character. The San Francisco Chronicle specified that he embodies, more than performs, a character's inner life. His 2008 and 2009 films include Stop Loss, directed by Kimberly Pierce and revolving around American soldiers returning from the Iraq War, and Kill Shot, in which he played a hoodlum partnered with a hired killer played by Mickey Rourke.
Gordon Levitt played a lead role opposite the friend Zooey Deschanel in 500 Days of Summer, a well-received 2009 release about the deconstruction of a relationship. His performance, described as the real key to what makes the film work, credits him with using his usual spell and subtle gradations. Variety's Todd McCarthy praised his performance, saying he expressively alternates between enthusiasm and forlorn disappointment in the manner Jack Lemmon could. Peter Travers of Rolling Stone said the movie hits you like a blast of pure romantic oxygen and credited both lead actors for playing it for real, with a grasp of subtlety and feeling that goes beyond the call of breezy duty. He was subsequently nominated for a Golden Globe Award.
He later played villain Cobra Commander in G.I. Joe: The Rise of Cobra. On November 21, 2009, he hosted Saturday Night Live. In 2010, he replaced James Franco to star alongside Leonardo DiCaprio in Christopher Nolan's science fiction thriller Inception, which received favorable reviews.
In 2011, Gordon Levitt began filming Christopher Nolan's The Dark Knight Rises, in which he played John Blake, a police officer who emerges as a key ally of Batman. In Premium Rush, he played the starring role of Fixie Riding, Brash Bicycle Messenger. He portrayed the younger version of Bruce Willis's character, in a shared role for the time travel thriller Looper, and the supporting role of Robert Todd Lincoln in Steven Spielberg's biopic Lincoln, all three released in 2012.
Gordon Levitt played a new character, Johnny, in the sequel Sin City, A Dame to Kill For, described by the filmmakers as a cocky gambler who disguises a darker mission to destroy his most foul enemy at his best game. In October 2013, it was reported that he was one of the frontrunners to play the lead character for Marvel Studios' superhero film Ant-Man, which eventually went to Paul Rudd.
In 2015, Gordon Levitt starred as Philippe Petit in the biographical drama The Walk, directed by Academy Award-winning director Robert Zemeckis. Gordon Levitt then played National Security Agency surveillance leaker Edward Snowden in Snowden, directed by Oliver Stone. The film was released in North America on September 16, 2016, and co-starred Shailene Woodley, Melissa Leo, Zachary Quinto, Tom Wilkinson, and Nicolas Cage.
Gordon Levitt's first film as director, the 24-minute-long Sparks, an adaptation of a short story by Elmore Leonard starring Carla Gugino and Eric Stoltz, was selected for the 2009 Sundance Film Festival as part of a new program for short films. In 2010, he directed another short film, Morgan and Destiny's 11th Date, The Zethlin Zoo. It premiered at Two Houses during the South by Southwest Festival in Austin, Texas.
He was one of the many producers of the Broadway show Slavis Smo Show.
In 2013, Gordon Levitt wrote, directed, and starred in his screenwriting and directorial debut, Don John. The film also stars Scarlett Johansson, Julianne Moore, and Tony Danza, and premiered at the Sundance Film Festival in January 2013. Following the premiere, the film was acquired by Relativity Media, and Gordon Levitt stated, "I always intended this to be a movie for a mass popular audience. Everyone told me it was a long shot. I couldn't possibly be more grateful."
Hit Record is an online collaborative media platform founded and owned by Gordon Levitt. The company uses a variety of media to produce such projects as short films, books, and DVDs. Hit Record has produced such short films as Morgan M. Morganson's Date with Destiny and its sequel Morgan and Destiny's 11th Date, The Zeppelin Zoo.
In October 2013, Gordon Levitt identified himself as a feminist, giving credit to his mother. "My mom brought me up to be a feminist." She was active in the movement in the 1960s and 1970s. The Hollywood movie industry has come a long way since its past. It certainly has a bad history of sexism, but it ain't all the way yet.
In December 2014, Gordon Levitt married Tasha Macaulay, the founder and CEO of technology company Fellow Robots. Their first child, a son, was born in August 2015. Their second son was born in June 2017.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe.